Oppo have always been one of those brands to keep an eye on. A fairly new company, coming up to 17 years old, but have been known to push the boundaries with unique designs. They do make smartphones for all price ranges, but they save their most impressive stuff for their Find X series. The original Find X had the first pop-up camera on the market. The Find X2 introduced a 120Hz display and improved SuperVOOC charging. Well, the successor has arrived, and it does have a few new tricks. This is Oppo's Find X3 Pro. A beautifully rounded 6.7-inch display with practically invisible bezels. It's 120Hz, HDR10, and the first 10-bit display ever on an Android device. It's tall and great for being able to see lots of content at once. That's because of the 20:9 aspect ratio, at an impressive 525 ppi. As well as scrolling your feeds, 20:9 is great for feature movies with no letterboxing, and playing games, giving you room on each side for your controls. It's lightweight, thin, and I think Oppo really nailed the dimensions on this device. It's a joy to use. The Find X3 Pro comes in both blue and black. We have the black one here, and it's almost like a chrome. It looks great, especially with the fairly futuristic camera housing. I like the way light bends around this phone, but with such a reflective back, it does love to collect fingerprints. An easy fix for this is the included rubber case. It smooths off the back, protects the corners, and it lowers slightly on the sides, leaving room for your gestures and swipe to still feel natural. I think this case is great, and it's included in the box, which saves you having to buy one separately. There's also a screen protector pre-installed, so you really do get everything you need in the box, which in today's market is getting harder to find. Not only does it include a charger in the box, but an outstanding one. Oppo's famous SuperVOOC 2 is back, and just as awesome as ever, charging the Find X3 Pro from dead to 100% in 38 minutes. Oppo have also shown off their new AirVOOC wireless charger. We don't currently have one at the time of filming the test, but Oppo reckons it can charge to 100% in 80 minutes wirelessly, so Oppo are definitely on top of the charging game right now. Now, it wouldn't be a Find X device without something new and unique, and I think Oppo have done something really cool this year. So with the cameras, we get the 4-lens system with dual 50 megapixel sensors. You have a wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, but then this little guy here is where things get interesting. This is a microscope camera, not a macro camera, but like a full-on microscope camera. And the images you can get are pretty unreal, a really unique perspective. Is it useful? Maybe. It is a gimmick, but it's the coolest gimmick I've ever seen, and I'd rather have this on my phone than a super zoom camera that produces grainy images. There is a ring light around the lens that helps light up what you're looking at. So even in the dark, you can look at the fabric of your bed sheets. I had a lot of fun with this, and I do wish my phone had one. The microscope works with video too, which is pretty sweet for some abstract shots. So what about performance? New Snapdragon, baby. 25% increase for CPU performance compared to the 865. A massive amount of RAM, so yes, it can do everything you throw at it. Gaming is flawless. Pair this with a controller and you're running games better than the Switch in some cases. Adding PlayStation Remote Play to that list, and this phone could easily replace my Switch Lite as my handheld gaming system. And when it charges in roughly half an hour, I'm not so worried about draining my battery with intense games like I am on my personal phone. So what about the software? Okay, so it's running ColorOS 11.2, which is based on Android 11. I really like it. Oppo have capitalized on the smooth motion, the beautiful display offers, and everything moves. The wallpaper, the little images when you're switching categories, it's all consistent and fluid, and it's small details like this which really ties the whole operating system together. But is it worth that premium price? Yeah, so it's really hard to find flaws with this phone. Oppo have delivered a premium device from materials to specs to features and included everything you could need extra in the box. Looking at this phone in a vacuum with Samsung's latest S21 Ultra, it's outstanding value. So it comes down to how much you value your pocket computer, your personal camera, your all-round communicator. I think anyone who picks up this phone will be very happy with their decision. Oppo have knocked it out of the park this year. I'm a huge fan. Of course, you can pop on down to your local PB Tech and check them out. There's also a link on screen to see them right now on our website pbtech.co.nz. I'm Eli from PB Tech. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.